If you're watching this video, definitely maybe you're planning to relocate. Maybe your family, your friends are planning to relocate and you want to have this information. I'm bringing you the right information. For you to relocate to United States, you must fall into two categories. That's the immigrant and non-immigrant. You are coming here for a purpose, and when the purpose expires or when the contract expires, you are going back to your home country. But however you come to the United States, all you want is just to step your foot here. If you relocate as an immigrant, oh my god, that's the best. But if you relocate as non-immigrant, don't panic, because there is something called adjustment of status, which we're going to talk about in another series of videos as the series comes in. But now we are focusing on the ways you can migrate to the United States. As I have explained this, the first way now is through work visa. I know that a lot of people don't talk about this, but there is a way to migrate here, which is called work visa. And in work visa, we have two categories: non-immigrant and the immigrant. Let's go with the non-immigrant visas first. For non-immigrant work visa, they call it temporal non-immigrant employment-based visa. This is so long. It means you are here temporarily, you are going to go back home, but you can do adjustment of status, as I said. This visa has categories, and the categories is in a short form HELLO. HELLO is well known. There are other ones, but these ones are the ones that are well known. HELLO. So we have the H visa, the E visa, the L visa, and the O visa. Under H visa, we still have categories under this H visa. We have H2A, H2B, H3, and so on and so forth. For you to qualify for H2A, you have to have an agricultural background. That means you have a bachelor in agriculture. You must have a bachelor's degree for you to apply for H2A. It's a seasonal visa. But if you don't have agricultural background, you can still go for H2P visa. But you must have a bachelor's degree. That's the requirement for you to qualify for this visa. So know if you falls into this category. The second one is the E is for traders. People don't even know that. For traders, there is opportunity for them. Yes, so many people don't talk about it. So if you're a trader and you're looking for a way to migrate to the United States, just look no further. Go and check out E-Visa. In E-Visa, we still have E1, E2. Just know where it falls into, because if I start talking about it, it's going to make this video so long, and I don't want it to be so long. The third one is the L visa. If your organization or the company you're working for has a branch in the United States or has their headquarters here, that means it can be easier for you to migrate to the United States if you're working for a company that has a branch or headquarters in the United States. It's an easy route for you to come here. All you have to do is apply through your company, just work your way out and see that you'll be here. And for all these visas that I'm talking about, which is non-immigrant employment-based visa, your employee has to get a certification. They call it labor certification, but it's not your business. If they want to hire you, that means they're going to file it for you. They will file it through USCIS so that they will approve it before you can apply for the job. The last but not the least in this category is the O visa. The O visa, so many people do not fall into this category. It's for special people. If you have industrial achievement or extraordinary ability, then you fall into this category. You can apply for O visa and just see yourself in the United States. Let's go forward to the second one, which is study visa. Everyone knows this. This is the one that everyone knows. Study visa is one of the best way to migrate to the United States. If you're watching me, maybe you may be thinking, I don't have the money to apply, I don't even have the money to pay. That's fine. You don't need to have money. did it shock you? You don't need to have money to study in the United States. All you have to do is just to have money for your upkeep, the money for your flight and everything. I'm talking about if you have good grade in school. Maybe you graduated with a good grade in college, university, or in your high school. Then you can apply for scholarship. You can apply for loan. If you want to see schools that offer scholarship, then let me know in the comment section. I will bring out the video out. But there are tons of schools in the United States that offer scholarship if you have a good grade. If you don't have a good grade, you can apply for loan. You keep on paying it one step at a time, but you need to apply first. The funny part of it is all these visas that I'm talking about have the privilege to work here. That's why I'm not talking about B1, B2, the tourist visa. No, I'm talking about visas that will allow you to stay for a long time and work as maybe a permanent resident or have work permits. You need to be a student. Maybe you want to do your masters, you want to do your PhD, or you want to be an undergraduate. This opportunity is for you. And under study visa, we have 3 categories, which are F1 visa, which everyone knows, M visa, and J visa. For F1 visa, it's more of the MSc, the PhDs, the undergraduates. I have few of my friends that are studying currently in the United States, and I can tell you they are assistant lecturers because you have 20 hours to work and you can migrate with your family. That's the best part of it. The ones I mentioned, the work non-immigrant work visas, you can still migrate with your family. So if you are married, you migrate with your spouse and your kids, which is so beautiful. And if you have scholarship, if you are offered a scholarship, you don't even need to pay anything. They will be paying for you. You will have full-time job that give you all the whole health benefits and other 401k benefit as well, and they are paying you and you are going to school. How good does it sound? I believe it sounds great. I know that a lot of people falls into this category. You can check into this route and see if it works for you. M visa is just vocational and no academic. The last one is J visa. Those involved in work or study based programs. This is for you guys. Maybe your job is sending you out for a program. Maybe a profit organization is sending you out for something. This is the visa you are going to come with. But know that this visa, the requirement, you need to have English proficiency for you to apply for this visa, for this category. Then moving forward, let's move to immigrant visas. The first one I'm going to talk about is work visa. That means permanent work visa for the immigrant. It means you're going to stay here, you are coming with your green card, you are coming to stay as permanent residents with your family, you are relocating with your family, with your kids. How good is that? This is so beautiful, and you are coming to stay. You can come today and travel tomorrow because you have your permanent residence. In this category, we have 5 categories. They call it preferences. That means you have the EB1, EB2, EB3, EB4, and EB5. Sit tight and let's know the one you fit into. The first one, EB1, priority workers. These are professionals. So many people do not fit into this category. Seriously. Real professionals, researchers that wants to migrate to the United States. The second one is EB2. This category, EB2, excites me the most. This is for advanced people as well, advanced professionals that has been in one particular field for 10 good years. That means you have been working for 10 years and maybe you have more than bachelor's degree. That's what I would say. You have your master's, you have your PhD, and you have been working in that field for a long time, maybe for 10 years. The best part of this is you don't need your employee to fight for the labor certification, which is so beautiful. Someone may ask, let's not forget, labor certification is just to tell these people that we don't have the resources here. Let me say you are trying to employ someone outside the United States. You need to prove to the government that you don't have that kind of resources here. This person is a special person. So this person is coming here to quit. So, but for this one, you don't need it because they have their requirements, and their requirements means you have to be in a particular field for 10 good years, maybe in tech, in healthcare, in so many other industry. You have to be a professional. The third one, EB3. EB3 is for skilled workers and non-skilled workers. You need to have your bachelor's, or you may not. If you're a tech person, you're a healthcare professional, a banker, you can apply for this category. If you don't have bachelor's degree, maybe you have skills like you make hair, you are a plumber, electrician, a lot of skills out there. That means you can apply through this route. You can apply through this route, which is EB3. This is the best. I would say for me, this is the best because it accommodates a lot of people. A lot of people falls under this category, which makes it so special to me. The fourth one is limited as well, just like the first one. These are for religious folks, religious workers, government workers. For instance, people in the embassy, right? They need to come to maybe Nigerian embassy. We have Nigerian embassy here. They need to employ people from Nigeria down to here. Then these are the visa they apply for them, EB4. They will come here to work, have their permanent residence, and start working for the government. Though they're not working for the United States, they're working for Nigeria, but they are in the United States. I don't know if you get it. Other people in this category are religious workers. What I mean is this. Churches, there are a lot of churches in the United States that their headquarters is based in Nigeria, in Africa, all over the world, and they need to transfer people from their home country down to this country. Then this is the visa for you. Maybe if you're a pastor and you're planning to relocate to the United States, maybe you're under a big church that has their branches here, then this is just the best way to come to the United States, with your permanent residence. Third way to migrate to the United States is through family-based visa. This is the largest category. We have a lot of categories under this family visa. We have the IR1, CR1, K1, K2, K3, a lot in this category. I did CR1 and then ended up as IR1. I'm not going to talk about everything about it, but I will bring it in this series. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. This is a lot already. The first one, if you have your spouse here in the United States, then you have the advantage of coming to the United States even without doing anything. If your spouse is US citizen, that's the best. But if your spouse is still permanent resident, they can still file for you, but know that it's not going to be that easy, right? The second one is if you have your kids, grown-up kids here, they can bring their parents without no stress. Just need to apply and convince those people with your documentation that these are your parents. They will come over and get their green card. If you have kids in Nigeria that are not over 21 years, then you can apply for them. So if you are a kid that your parents is in the United States, you are not up to 21 years of age, then they can fight for you. The next category is people that has their brothers and sisters in the United States. This is very beautiful. Yeah, my brother lives in the United States. How can your brother or your sister fight for you to come to the United States? It's going to take 21 to 22 years for your brother to bring you to the United States through this family-based visa. So I advise you to look for another route. There is a lot of routes. If your fiancé is here in the United States, then your fiancé can still fight for you to bring you to the United States and you guys will get married. So this is K1 visa. Related to family, there is a visa category for you guys. The next one is investors visa. This is EB5. It means that you are coming to the United States to invest. Minimum of $500,000. You are going to invest in rural areas, employ people, and the United States will give you the green card, permanent residence. You just have to stay here and run your business. So many people do not fall under this category. But if you have people that has money, they want to spend their money, they just want to have maybe green card, not to stay here, maybe do their transaction in the United States and go back, this is the right visa for them because they will come here, invest, and get their visa. Next way to migrate to the United States, very quick and fast, is through asylum. Refugee. I know that so many people did not qualify for this. It's just like Ukraine now. A lot of people, a lot of Ukrainians are in the United States and others in Canada and UK, in other part of the world, in Germany. They open their borders for these folks to come in because they are in disaster. If you're in disaster, there is war in your country, or they want to kill you because you say something good, then you don't need to stress yourself. Just pack yourself, go to their border, tell them, convince them, see yourself here with green card. The last but not the least ways to migrate to the United States is through visa lottery. I know. If you don't know that 50,000 people migrate to the United States every year through this route, then know it now. This is the best, I would say the best way to migrate to the United States, even without you stressing yourself, without you doing anything. All you have to do is just to apply, know when to apply, and know if your country is eligible to apply. And then apply and see yourself here. You are coming here with your green card. And if you are married, you come here, then fight for your spouse, your kids, and they will come over here and have their green card as well. How beautiful is that? So these are a few ways that are so practical that you can migrate to the United States. Now, I told you guys to watch to the end because I'm going to share my screen and show you countries that are eligible to file for visa lottery next year. I'm here at the portal. I'm going to leave the link in the description box. Just click here, then it will take you over to here. You have to read the information. Diversity Visa 2023 applicants is closing. Diversity Visa Program applicant must be found eligible for and obtain their visa or adjust status by the end of fiscal year 2023 September. So they're telling you to beware of fraud. They don't have anyone in 2023, unfortunately, but you can apply for 2024, which you get information by clicking on this. So this will give you the exact information you need for you to apply. For you to know if your country is eligible to apply. Let's see the countries that are eligible to apply. These are countries that qualify to apply for visa lottery come 2024. If your country, you will see countries that are not qualified. You are going to see them here as well. Link of this in the description box. So these are the list of countries that are eligible to apply. We have the Australia and the Ocean. You can check out a lot of countries here. Asian, a lot of countries. Africa, a lot of countries. The only country that is not qualified, unfortunately, is Nigeria, and I don't know why. I feel so sad. Europe, Bahamas, and South America as well. Having said that, I know that some people have been asking me which camera are you using. Please, the camera is in the description, so you can check my description. If you have any questions, please don't forget to drop it in the comment section, and let's just chat over there. And I will see you in my next video. Peace.